Yeah. What is this, Gregory?
What is what?
This isn't Wednesday at 2 p.m.
No, this is a different day.
And a different time.
Yeah, I am.
Well, what are we doing today? Oh,
What's this?
would you look at that?
Did you do this?
Did I? I did. I think everybody has like one level more just because I had to get Gimli a level. I did that during a night between the last time we played this.
Why'd you do that?
Because I wanted Gimli to be evolved.
Well, we could have did that tonight because we're actually streaming at night.
You're right. Well, I didn't predict that this would happen. This is a strange event. Anyways, what I also did, I took down the time before I started doing things of this save file. We were at 18 hours, 53 minutes for this save file. And I started the playthrough where I'm going to be constructing a team for me to fight you with once you defeat the champion. At some point we will do that on stream. That would also work. I'll need to borrow your Switch and sword for like 40 minutes to get to a point where I can trade over my Pokemon. Also, I did some things.
Why trade over your Pokemon?
Because I can't fight you if I don't fight them on sword. And the save file is by profile on the system, not by cartridge.
Okay.
So that, be prepared for that. Also, I made sure to take down the time so that I don't count the time that I did some things for this profile. I grinded out some stuff.
Okay.
You can check your bag. Go over to your items. The candy symbol.
Oh, okay.
I got a whole bunch of candies. I did a whole bunch of raids. What are you doing? Why? Why would you do
What
this?
needs to happen?
It only got him 3 levels. He's too powerful, Gregory.
What? This is what we're using him for.
But, I don't know. What if we... Because we could have put those on a... We could have used Pokemon in case we wanted to use Pokemon that are lower in levels.
Sorry, Christopher.
That didn't even do enough. Cool. So anyways, I want you to check. I went back and got the Dusk Stone to evolve Stubby. All we gotta do is use it on him, but I want you to check your box first.
Oh, check my box first?
Check the box. Yeah, we're in box 2, and look, those are the raid Pokemon that I caught from like Ludicolo onward. Those are the raid Pokemon.
Okay. Oh, Zatu. I like Zatu.
Yeah. Level 35. Could have, upped him a few levels.
Well, we just throw him in the party and then he gets experience. Or I get more candies.
You're right. Go 1 box over to box 3.
What's here?
Look.
Oh, did you catch this?
Yeah, I found one in the wild. The thing about Chandelure, it won't... Because it was caught in the wild, it doesn't know anything. It knows like basic level moves. But we can teach it everything that we would want to teach it. Because it has at level 60 it has its whole move pool. So you can make the decision. We could either evolve Stuppy, or we could have a Stuppy too.
That's up to you, Christopher. I'll let you make that decision since I used all the candies.
Well, the thing about Chandelure is that he's extremely powerful, but he's also a very tech Pokemon. I didn't even check the stream.
Oh, if it's
I
on.
swear to God, if the audio's not on. Yeah, we're fine. All of this has been caught.
Alright.
Chandeler's a very technical Pokemon. His best move is Overheat, but that drops his special attack every time he uses it. It's normally fine because his special attack is higher than any other Pokemon. And he's a fire type. And then there are things like Memento where he kills himself and then he drops the attack stats of his opposing Pokemon by a lot. And then there's Will-O-Wisp, and then there's other ghost type things. He's very unique. There's a whole lot of things you could do with him. I wouldn't say he's the best for a solo play.
Solo play?
Like, if he can't learn Flamethrower. Of all things, he can't learn Flamethrower.
Oh, you mean if he's on his own?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we had him in the party and he were our fire type, I think we could get off 2 overheats and they'd be really good. But then after that, he'd lost all his power.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, this one's stats are also worse because he's wild.
You're right.
And this guy we've had from the beginning.
You're right.
But like I said, the choice is yours.
Do you... You know,
What?
if you hadn't wasted all those candies, could have brought back Warble.
That's true. Well, we can bring him back anyways. Look. Where is he? He's not under leveled compared to them.
Alright.
But there's no one you'd want to get rid of, huh?
I would only want to swap him out for Stuppy. And that's only if you don't want Chandelure.
That's up to you. I think either's fine. Chandelure is probably better than Torkoal, stat-wise.
Well,
No?
Warble has Flamethrower, and that's what I'm saying. Stuppy doesn't have anything that's like that. He's a situational Pokemon.
Okay.
You
Which do you want?
Evolve Stuppy.
Okay. How do I do that?
Go to the bag. Go all the way down to the Dusk Stone. Well, you passed it. A thing
Well,
you can.
you said all the way down.
I'm sorry. A thing you can do is that you can press X and it will sort by item type. And so all the stones will be packed together.
I can't even find it.
Low. Go down. It's not going to work like that. They were already sorted. There they are.
Oh, okay.
We have 2, in fact.
Did we already have one?
I don't know. What matters is that we have 2.
Oh, he did. It works right away. That's nice. So do you remember when you use a stone, do they get a level? Or do they stay the same level?
They stay the same level. So he'll have the same moveset. I didn't even notice he was plus attack. It's kind of pointless. He's not an attacker. He's a special attacker.
Well, our Pokemon don't have the best moves for what they are.
Okay, he has Shadow Ball. I guess that's consistent.
Yeah. Well, he'll get Stab and it's special. We have Hex too. Maybe we can get rid of this now.
Maybe. Let's go to the Cafe Man. And after we go to the Cafe Man, we can finally progress in the story. I just wanted to let you know everything that I went through for like 2 hours.
Well, thank you, Christopher. I appreciate it. You're gonna have to tell me which way to go because I don't know.
Into the Pokemon Center.
No. To progress the story, fool.
It's okay. I'll tell you that too. You don't have any money.
Mm.
I didn't spend any money. You just didn't have any money.
And you didn't make any?
No. I didn't go and fight any of the trainers.
Well, we're gonna make a ton of money fighting Elite Four.
You go down to Shtup. So it has a whole moveset. Will-O-Wisp is good, and there's Overheat, like I said.
Well, we should at least throw that on there, right?
Yeah.
That seems... You're right, that seems very situational.
If we knew he was going to die anyways, that's a good move.
I guess that's true.
But I would still want Curse, just because I like it better.
Then let's get rid of Hex.
Okay, we don't need it.
Minimize is pretty good.
Minimize is good.
Ember.
I mean, even Ember on a Pokemon with that much special attack is... It actually killed... It killed Gimli, because Gimli was out in front.
Pain Split.
So it's an equal division based on how much you have.
So you add your HP to their HP and then you split it. So if you were way low and they were like at full...
Then you'd be put on equal ground.
Oh, that's interesting. These are some really cool moves. Can't use any moves known by this Pokemon. Inferno.
It's very powerful, low accuracy, but it's a guaranteed burn. Whereas the only other... I'm pretty sure the only move like that is Will-O-Wisp, and that's a status move.
50 is so low, though.
It is.
It's just a coin flip.
And with only 5 PP, you're likely to not even get 2 of those.
Fire Spin doesn't inflict burn, does it?
No. Fire Spin puts it in a fire vortex. It's like
It's a
Whirlpool.
bind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we want Will-O-Wisp to inflict burn? Burn lowers attack.
I think Will-O-Wisp is a good move.
Will-O-Wisp or Minimize?
You know what? Minimize. And in case if we would change our minds, I guess we don't.
What?
Whatever. Get rid of Fire Spin. P is now our nuclear option.
Do we want to learn other moves?
You know, I did look at some of the moves. I didn't put anything on anybody. I looked at some of the moves. There's a move that's just funny in concept for Shumi. They can learn Octozuka, which is a special water-type move. High power, but Sumi's not a special attacker. It's fun because it has some sort of effect. It lowers accuracy. Octozuka it shoots out ink at its opponent, so it lowers accuracy.
Oh. So it's basically just we would use it as a sand attack.
Pretty much.
You want it?
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, if you say so.
If it were physical, then by all means, it would be overpowered.
Which way to go?
Go to the train station.
Is it this way?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Who's that on the poster up there?
That's the one and only.
Is that Giga Charizard?
Yes.
Looks Excuse you.
I'm sorry, we just... Oh, this is not the tram. Go to your town map. To the top, bottom. And then just fly somewhere. Fly
To a town.
all the way up. No, one with a tram. I think the right side of Hammerlock is the one with the tram. This is going to be to your left. That's the one. He was talking about P-Dove droppings. He must lead an interesting life. White Hill.
Right?
No, White.
Oh.
We don't need to go to the Isle of Armor yet. Also, in my playthrough, I went and did the Isle of Armor because I wanted to be exactly at a point where we would be, and also know how long it took me to do that.
Do we want one of these?
You got some styling boys here.
Is Mr. Mime even good?
Kind of.
He looks tall.
It's because they made him slimmer. Also,
Is his move set different?
yeah, he's an ice type now.
No, Jimry's.
No, I didn't do anything. Maybe I put cross chop on him?
No, I remember him having cross chop.
Oh no, I put obstruct on him. That's his signature move. It's like protect, but if something actually attacks it... Oh, nice. If something actually attacks it, it'll lower their attack stats. That's an interesting man there. He gave you a bicycle.
He's not the same character, is he?
No, but he's the same model. I like his stupid shoes. He didn't attack you.
Yeah, well, we're fucked now.
No. You don't know if Gardevoir has a fairy type move. Oh, defense, not attack.
That's what I thought.
Well, Gimli, you were outmatched. Yeah, our brand new boy. Why would you do that?
Because I want to see it.
Cool. Well, I wish it wasn't a critical hit because I would like to know if that would just kill it anyways.
It seems like it might.
Look at this hill. Look at this fool.
Oh, he missed me.
Oh, there's him. It is Obama Snow.
Is he going to be too strong?
No. You have every badge, so nothing is out of your range anymore. Oh boy.
Dang, he's strong.
He is. He's also quite a bit of levels above you.
What is he now, Christopher?
I'm going to make a mental bet with myself that Fluby, being a level 89, will still not be able to beat this Obama Snow.
Well, he's frozen now.
I don't know if this is going to work. I guess you have enough Ultra Balls.
Well, Fluby can't do anything.
Don't you have restorative items?
Well, they didn't matter, Christopher.
Well,
Look at that shit.
look. They stopped his animation. He's frozen.
7-3.
This is a big one. Wow. What?
So we can't go through there.
No. You have to go back around.
Still getting trainer tips this late in the game? Come on, Pokemon.
Yeah. Also, wasn't that about Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing something you've known since the first gym?
Well, we have gotten through this game in a matter of hours, so I guess it's possible you could have gotten here on the first day of opening Pokemon.
True. But you still would have seen every Dynamax Pokemon. Oh. You see, when she died, she flung her dress open. This poor guy has no idea what's coming for him. Nice. It didn't even give us that much XP.
No, well, he was pretty weak, all things considered.
Do you like how there are still repels in this game where they do nothing?
I guess that's true, huh? They might do a little something. Ooh.
I like this airman.
You know what? If you used them, there probably wouldn't be as many Pokemon on the map.
In the situation where I used a repel, it didn't seem that way. Because it can't get rid of anything on the map that's already there.
Ooh, this is a mismatch.
Is Sumi slow?
That's what I'm trying to think, because we might survive the hit, and then I would, like, kill it with reversal, but I don't know.
I feel like the big old bird is definitely faster. Flying types are usually fast. Nice. Wow. Oh yeah, that's Corviknight, a steel flying type, which is extremely high defense. Wow, Stuppy! You're coming in handy in every situation.
If it's steel. We might die, though.
No, that's fine. Flame body, too.
Flame body. So he's got another Pokemon?
Does he? I didn't take notice of that.
Oh. I assume that's the first time we've killed something, yeah. And then we got the status effect. This thing's part ground, but it doesn't really have ground moves, does it?
It probably does. I remember Flygon having... Ooh, that's the one.
We're still good, though.
After all these years, they've never... Why are you doing this?
I'm gonna heal the party. So I'm gonna take some time.
Okay. After all these years, they've never touched Earthquake. It's still, like, probably top 10 moves in the whole game.
Is Fissure a move that even exists anymore?
It does, but it's been nerfed to all hell.
What was an insta-kill, wasn't it?
Yes. But what they did to it is that if you are a higher level than the Pokemon using Fissure, it won't work. It'll never work. It's not just that it'll miss, it'll never work if you're a higher level.
That's interesting. But if it's a level 100 Pokemon and it uses Fissure?
Then it's impossible. I believe it's a have to be lower than the level of your user. You using the Pokemon. I think even being equal, 100 versus 100, it still wouldn't work.
We might be screwed.
Maybe. Why don't you use a full heal on the flute?
Oh, that's true.
At least Wilson can tank that.
I know. He tanked it so good, I think I'm gonna... well, now he might die from it. I was thinking about doing revenge, but I think it will kill him this time.
Probably will. Why'd you do that?
What do you mean?
You could have let Wilson die and heal Fluby.
Well,
make them not
XP
frozen.
anyways. And he's not doing any damage to Fluby anyways.
Dope. Don't crit. Good.
He's gonna run out of Earthquake soon. There's only like 10 PP on that move, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so. Yay! Wow.
God, this Pokemon is garbage.
Oh my god! The hail took it out.
I just need something that's faster.
Wilson, sucker punch.
Watch it not even do Earthquake now, though.
Well, if it doesn't use an attack, then it's fine. But...
Hey!
Do you really want to test your luck with that?
I really do want it, but maybe we should save it for after.
We can
'Cause
put
we're
it
gonna
on.
do the Isle of Armor.
Yeah. We can put it on later.
But I do want it. Have we ever used Flail?
No. And when it comes to trainers, we're not fighting anything above 50.
You get 5 shots for something that has a 30% chance of hitting. landing, you know?
Yeah. You're likely to... You could miss all of them. You could also make all of them. It's just about numbers.
I should just went to the hyper potions because then I can do everybody.
Yay.
Oh well.
You didn't even bring Gimli back from the dead?
Oh, did we need him?
I guess we didn't. I suppose we never have. Oh, there is one other thing during my grinding that I did to this team.
What was that?
It's a very special thing. I won't tell you yet. I'll see if you find the correct situation to use it.
There will be a shop, won't there?
Yes. Because you're going to a city. That's where the league is.
Oh, those are what's it called?
The cub shoe.
Yeah, you want one?
No.
Okay.
There's a bear tick. That's the only reason why I would want a cub shoe, and here he is. My white Dorito.
Looks like a cone head. Ooh, perfect.
You dang old fool. You used it in the wrong situation.
Well, that's the thing with wild Pokemon, Christopher. That's why it's better to train them. They don't know what they're doing.
Okay, so what if we catch this bear tick, and then we throw away Gimli for bear tick?
Why is he better than Gimli?
I think most things are better than Gimli. I think bear tick as a pure ice type is not great overall. I'm pretty sure his stats aren't like helpful. But he has super high attack. He would at the least be fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Sheercold's another one like Fissure. If he's higher level, which he is, it works. It just has to get it. Yeah.
Well, his defense is going down, anyways.
He became healthy.
Or I think
He's
it was.
asleep.
Because I used Octolock on him.
His defense did go down a lot. Hopefully this does enough. Oh my god! Fluby!
Yeah, that Octolock move is really good.
I never thought Fluby would defeat something. Well, we're sticking with the team.
Hey, a camp.
I like the hikers.
Yeah?
He's cute.
Cute. That's not what I would have called him.
He's got sparkling eyes.
If you say so. Oh, you know what? Now I see it. You're right, actually. But they dress like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, the mismatch.
He turned the hail into sand.
What does superpower do again?
It's really strong, but it'll lower your stats.
All these kind of have a caveat to them.
He probably has sturdy, so I wouldn't use superpower.
Alright. I'll do reversal.
Yes. He missed.
That's not good.
Superpower. Oh my god. So close.
Uh-oh. Well, we're faster, so we'll kill it.
But will we die first?
We might die after this because of the sandstorm, but
What if that Gigalith had quick attack?
why would it?
I have no idea.
I'm not even sure they can.
That would be a great idea. To put something like quick attack on a Pokemon like Gigalith.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Full power reversal, baby.
Meh. I love him. Are you riding the Sumi train?
Let's do that for a little bit at least.
Okay.
He's working. He's pretty good. Gentleman blind. I like the way that thing looks.
I like his fro.
That's gonna work right away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn it. He knew it. He saw you fight that hiker. Or he's just taunt spamming, and he doesn't know what he's doing.
I seem to do that a lot. He probably doesn't have a move that's really good because I'm part water type. So he's just like... It's whatever the Pokemon AI is. He's like, this is going to be not very effective, so I better not use it.
Oh, an old friend.
Could have been his strategy, though. I'm still under taunt, I think.
Yes, I think so. Oh no!
Ooh, jeez.
You're gonna get killed by hell.
No, I don't.
Go out in a blaze of glory.
Because I got 1 HP and I used reversal, so...
Well, then that was just really lucky. Like, wow.
But I did get killed by hail. Why did that happen?
He has one more Pokemon, clear.
I didn't think he would.
Send in the stuff.
You're right, Christopher. He has a Grapploct too?
Well, this is... this should be fine.
That's not what I expected. He wouldn't really have any water type moves though, would he? So I'm not afraid.
No. Unless if he got the Octozooka.
But he would only have fighting type moves too, so he can't even attack. I should just go in on him. Ghost won't work though, huh?
No, Ghost works. For whatever reason, Ghost works on fighting. It doesn't work the other way around.
Hmm. You know, that probably could be a real scary situation.
What?
Hold up. Excuse me. Where Grapploct has Octolock and Bulk Up, so in one turn your defense is going down and his offense is going up.
Yeah.
So it's basically like double stacking.
Well, there's a strat right there. I'm sure somebody's already thought of it if they wanted to use Graplocked. It's been a while.
You remember how in Emerald you could give quotes to the reporters?
Yeah,
That was fun.
that was fun. I wish it were in today's Pokemon so that it could, you could just type in anything. Before you had to pick from a list of terms that the game could recognize.
That was fun in its own way, though. I actually really like that.
My Graplock died.
Should I risk it?
Do it. I don't think these... Because they're both electric types. They can't hurt Wilson.
Who should I do it on?
Kling Klang, because he's steel. Wow. That was a super effective
It lowers
attack.
my accuracy.
Oh, damn.
It's actually a really good move.
Oh, what the... I don't know what that... Gear grind. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Me neither. Apparently it's pretty good. This was a waste because I'm going to have to switch Susie out. Susie's slow as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not gonna do much because they're both electric.
It'll do something. Revenge wouldn't do much either because I don't think either of them can do much to Wilson. See, whatever it is, it was... I think it might have been super effective against Face. Or maybe it was just not. I don't know. But
Okay, that was fine. It wasn't... Huh. I guess they don't resist it.
see, act like you know everything.
What? I just don't expect water to work on steel. It doesn't make sense.
Oh man.
Owie!
Susie's gonna die.
That's not Susie.
I mean, Stuffy, whatever. They're very similar. It worked!
Yeah!
See ya.
He fell into the earth and he died. Oh, I did learn something about Wilson's moveset.
Mm-hmm.
He has been capable of learning Bulldoze, which is 60 power ground type. It's at least a consistent ground type move. It's not strong. I think the moveset we've been rocking is a lot better, even if we can't get advantage from stab.
Someone should attack. No. Damn it.
Nice. Yeah, Kevin, Pokemon After Dark. Have you noticed that most of our team is actually female? Wilson and Jim Lee included.
Why are you smiling when you say that?
Because, I don't know, we named our female Stunfisk Wilson Fisk.
And?
Nothing. Oh, Super Fang.
You don't see that much.
But it is a great move. I remember when Rattata had Super Fang. And I was very annoyed by him.
I always liked Raticate. The stats aren't very good though.
Who do you want us to switch Gimli for, Kevin? Name by Pokemon, because whatever you said got censored. Oh, Gimli died, so we have to switch, Kevin. Thanks. Nice. Oh.
Iron Bird. It's probably a Pokemon with an inappropriate name, Christopher.
What? Who did we... Oh. I know the one. But Twitch is wrong because that's, they're thinking dirty. It's Sumi.
Well, we can't throw them in anyways because they're fainted. So Fluby 2's going in.
Our entire team is effed up, Gregory.
What?
What have you been doing?
What do you mean? This is just how this fight's been going.
Everyone's dead.
It's a tough fight. Like, Clink Clang was really strong.
It's part flying type, so Fissure wouldn't work anyways.
Well,
That's another thing.
I don't know if anything here would work too well.
It's another thing they did for Sheer Cold and Fissure and those moves. Typing also matters now.
You should just use Body Slam all the time.
It seems like Fluby is not a good special attacker.
No.
Despite Water Spout being a super powerful water type move, it's not good at all on this Fluby. I think that was the last battle anyways. We've come across the hill.
The town. Oh, what were those? Those sing-song birds?
Maybe. Oh.
Pokemon's restricting my freedom.
So Ismont brought up that
What?
that they're going to release the Diamond and Pearl remakes in November. At least that's the myth. That's the leak right now.
The myth.
And I hate that idea because it's been what, like 3 years since this game? And they haven't even released all the DLC that they plan to release for this one.
So, it's just a little extra thing.
Well,
it's
then-
not an actual game. They're just trying to make, they're just making more money.
That's what pisses me off. Well, that's why.
Well, then don't buy it!
Because if it's not going to be a full game, I want it to be a full game. I want the Diamond and Pearl remakes to be better than this piece of shit.
Why wouldn't they be a full game? Aside from the fact that they're constantly not putting in all the features that were in the original games when they remake them.
Like the fact that this game runs and has the feeling of the Game Boy Advance games, like what?
I know,
20
look at all
years
this
ago?
stuff popping in like 5 feet away. It don't matter, Christopher. Come on, calm your tits.
I just want Pokemon to actually be good for once.
Well, stop hoping.
Doesn't it feel weird that it felt like Pokemon was the most playable game on the Game Boy Advance? It was like way ahead of other games in terms of playability. It ran
We're way
well.
ahead of other Nintendo games on the Game Boy Advance.
True.
I actually think that Game Boy Advance games are garbage. Most of them.
Yes.
Phoenix Wright is amazing, but it's basically a visual novel. And the Yu-Gi-Oh games were cool. But that's all I can remember. And there's probably I think people like Wario games, but I don't know. Most Game Boy Advance games are garbage. That's just the reality of it.
It's true. But Pokemon still felt like it was good. Like it was, like
Pokemon was good.
Emerald felt like it was of quality amongst Game Boy games. However much that felt, whatever that meant, as little as it could mean.
I think it's good compared to other Pokemon games. But I do think that might be a little nostalgia talking. Black and White or Diamond and Pearl are probably the best Pokemon games. Story-wise, art-wise, makeup. Let's get some makeup.
Gameplay, you could actually do things other than fight.
Let's get looking good.
Is that like a thing? Have you noticed that? With this game, it feels like they're like dumbing down Pokemon and being like, Pokemon is about fighting your Pokemon together, and that's it. There's nothing else to this game. Because in this game, there really is nothing more. You fight, and that's it.
I don't know.
It just annoys me because they
It's
used
probably.
to...
I mean, it's always probably been that way, Christopher. Since you were a kid when you were.
Yeah, but there were contests in Black and White. My favorite thing ever in Black and White 2. My favorite thing ever. Even though those games were not as good as Black and White 1. There was the theater. You could be in movies. As limited as that was, they never brought it back. They could have made it so much better.
Probably because no one used it. It was a garbage feature, I think.
It was not garbage. It was fun. You were making little stories.
You're just talking out your ass.
But you were making little stories.
I think Pokemon's always been this way. I think this is probably a good Pokemon game, all things considered. But just like the older ones more.
If you want like actually in-depth battling, the Battle Frontier has been ripped to shreds, and it doesn't matter anymore. That stuff was fun. They don't do that anymore. They don't do Safari. They don't do Safari anymore. They stripped it down to just being like anything else, and then they got rid of it.
Can we switch to green hair? Is Kevin giving his input?
Yeah. Well, he mentioned something about watching on the phone.
Oh, is it still not good?
Kevin, why is mine doesn't? My phone has no problems anymore.
Yeah, maybe get a better data plan, Kevin.
Gregory is being a fool, Kevin. You do you. He also
You do you.
he also
What
says
does that mean, Christopher?
He says I'm right. He says I'm right.
Why would he say that?
Because I am right. Pokemon used to not just be about fighting, and now it is. And it's really boring.
This is going to come together, Christopher. Just wait. Ooh, we get some nice new ones. What?
You could just have Marnie's haircut.
I love the people who just dress as Marnie. Those are always nice.
It is cool.
I wish I could just see it on the character model. Make this decision easier.
Anyways, if we are going to get Diamond and Pearl remakes in November this year, I'm just going to be disappointed because it probably didn't work on them for that long.
Probably not. Let's go get some clothes, too.
You are very unique now. I'll say that much.
Are the clothes over here?
Yeah.
I know you liked the old look, but I want to at least try something new before we end.
I mean, I was okay with the old look. We stuck with it because you wanted to stick with the dojo uniform.
Okay.
But if you don't want to anymore, then go ahead. Do whatever you want. I know in my playthrough, I did whatever I wanted, and it came out glorious. But you're not going to get to see it because I can't use that profile. I can't fight you on the same console.
Holy crap, I need money.
Remember, there used to be mini games you could play with your friends. Kevin's right. You used to be able to connect with other DSs when you were playing Diamond and Pearl, and there was a friend room. Like in Black and White too, there was the Entralink or the whatever it was, and you could like go into each other's worlds.
Wait a minute, 150,000.
Yes, these are designer motorcycle jackets, Gregory.
That's how much Marnie's costume cost? That's what she's wearing cost?
Bruh, the devil wears Prada.
I bet her brother bought that stuff for her.
Probably. He is a gym leader.
Is that a job that pays well?
It probably doesn't discriminate based on his living in the slums. They definitely make enough.
I should have changed my clothes. Is this the...
You just wear the same outfit when you're on the bicycle. You can't change that. It's a shame because I would rock whatever I wanted on the bicycle. There's not really anything worth finding.
In this whole town?
Not really. You could probably go into a house and find a guy who gives you a TM, but I don't remember what the TM is.
What is this? Is this the last gym?
That's the stadium where they're going to host the Pokemon League.
Okay, what am I doing now?
You're supposed to go in there.
Oh, okay.
This is it.
This is pretty cool. This reminds me of those episodes in Pokemon where outside of the Pokemon League they have all those shops. Do you remember any of those? I think those were in like when May was on the show.
Well, they also had episodes like that in the original.
Oh, they did?
Indigo League.
Well, then maybe I remember those too.
Like the episode that had to be censored because they gave James breasts. That was at a festival that had like booths set up. It was like a, Japanese culture festival. We Americans wouldn't understand. We just thought it was a nice little thing.
Did you love the way stuff looked in the original?
Yes.
Like the way the shops were set up, the houses.
Yeah, because they weren't trying to make it look like a Pokemon world back then.
It was just, they looked like regular old. Well, I guess whatever Japan looked like at the time, or similar.
Well, yeah, they just made it look like the real world.
Which made it feel more real. As a kid, at least. Even though it was a different country, I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Do you understand what's happening right now?
No.
You are getting your ass in there.
We're gonna fight, is this the Elite Four?
You have to eliminate the other gym challengers before you can challenge the league.
Oh, well, who's left? Hop and Marnie, right?
They say that there's exactly 4 left, and you know who. You, Marnie, and Hop are the ones who matter. I guess Hop just beats some loser.
Yeah, B didn't make it, so it's just some guy, I guess.
Don't take it personal when I kick your butt.
I know Hop is the rival, but I wish Marnie was the fight after this. And we beat Hop. Because I like Marnie more.
Yeah, but it's story. Hop is trying to become the champion so that he can challenge his brother, and you have to stop.
Yeah, but his story sucks. And Marnie's cool.
You have to drop his ass.
Look, we look so good now.
This is everything she has. That's a fake out Pokemon, so your first attack doesn't matter.
Let's go. Right in there, baby.
God damn it! This is a better Pokemon for this fight to Dynamax. I probably should have told you, because then you would have waited for it. Susie is capable of Gigantamaxing, and I went to the Isle of Armor and gave it the ability to Gigantamax.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll see that in the next battle, won't we?
I guess we will. I don't know what would be good, what Susie would be good against Hop. But I guess we'll go for it.
What's Kevin saying, Christopher?
He said the minigames thing, he said that was back in the Game Boy Advance days. So, regressing since 20 years ago. He thought the slums was the gym, and yes, that city, that rundown city is the gym.
It is. We fought him in an alley.
And he hopes Hop contracts brain cancer.
Ooh.
If he hasn't already.
That's a big fear of mine. That's actually...
Because you really won't know, for a while. You can get yourself scanned, but what if it happens after you get scanned? Then you won't know for a while.
Oh, Subi wants to learn Topsy-Turvy. All stat changes affecting the target.
Oh, so if
our attack is lowered, then it gets raised.
And if they raise their attack, then it'll get lowered.
No, let's not learn that. Because then Octolock is useless.
Yes. I mean, I think that's interchangeable with Octolock. If you could predict that your opponent was going to stat boost. This is a poison fighting type, I hope you realize. You are now badly poisoned.
Well, it's just the most powerful move I can do. All I have are 3 attacking fighting type moves, so why not use the strongest? Yeah, I hope you know that too, bitch. Always got something to say to me.
How many turns has it been? Are you on your last turn of Dynamax?
I am, and I think this is her last Pokemon.
No.
She's got 5?
I'm pretty sure these fights have 5 Pokemon.
I think I'm gonna go small now. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, might as well go big now.
It's a dark type at least. You're confused and badly poisoned. You're fighting through it.
Well, it doesn't stop me.
Okay. This is an arena where you can Dynamax. She's down to her last Pokemon. Can you imagine what she's going to do?
Yeah? Is she gonna kill all my 6 Pokemon in 3 turns?
You don't know. She could.
Grimmsnarl. Ooh. Oh, whoa. I didn't know that thing had a 3rd evolution, and it looks awful.
It does.
That might be the worst one I've seen in this gen.
Flooby 2 is so strong because Gregory's a fucking fool. He used like 60 candies on Flooby, who was already level 80.
Oh, you've just now seen Flooby 2, Kevin?
Look at him now, though.
That's kind of cool. He looks like a Digimon.
This looks way better.
Nah, he's okay.
Just shit. I mean, better. I didn't say great.
Is he gonna kill me?
Yep.
I didn't get Octolock off. That's a shame.
So, Mist, I think the Psychic Terrain keeps Pokemon from falling asleep. No, that's Electric.
Well, it doesn't Kevin, it also doesn't matter that Fluey 2 is level 90 because his stats are awful.
Yeah. It's almost like we shouldn't have done that.
Except for Body Slam for some reason.
She worked really hard training her favorite move. Snoozy. We're like, okay.
I don't want to kill him with Fluey 2 because that seems like cheating.
All right.
You can use Fluey 2 against the champion, but...
I want to see that because I'm curious if Fluby 2 would lose to that Charizard.
Well, let's just throw everybody in there because I'm assuming we're gonna get healed.
Are we though?
You're telling me that Hop beat his opponent with everybody perfectly healed?
You know, the way this game is, the fact that you rode your bicycle down to the train station, and in that amount of time, Hop beat Ryan. He beat him in like 2 minutes. Well,
that was cheap, Marnie. That thing looks weird. That has to be like 4'10". 4'8",
probably.
and it's built like that.
Susie is...
Got those Chun-Li thighs.
Susie is definitely taller.
Yeah, well, Susie's like 6'11".
She is. Forgot about that. Is that hat included?
I think so.
Well, still.
What you got to say, Marnie?
At least we drove the audience wild. She's going to join her brother in the stands.
You don't know if you're going to cheer for me. Who are you going to cheer for, huh?
Well,
I keep forgetting our name is Ferdinand.
So you were hanging out in here.
This looks like it is in the anime too.
You didn't get a long break. Hop handled the challenger handily.
Oh, he did? Let me check my Pokemon. Yep.
So, you didn't know that.
I had a feeling. Oh, is this the board? I can't read it.
No.
I wish I could, just to know who it was.
You're not allowed... you're not allowed to know who the fourth person is. Probably just some guy.
Whoever won the Indigo League that you don't get to see.
My God. There was somebody who won in the original.
And they're shrouded in shadow. And Ash is looking on all butthurt.
Because he lost in like the second round. There was like 100 participants, weren't there?
Yeah. Well, I think Ash also do worse because his friend betrayed him. You remember that guy?
I remember that.
I think he got them locked up in a truck somewhere. They were getting kidnapped or something. But Ash forgave them because he's a fool. Do I do it, Christopher?
Don't. Not against this. You can beat him without, like, doing anything. Like, superpowering. Okay, well... You would have beaten him in one turn until Cotton Guard happened.
Now I'm probably not going to beat him in two because my attack is going to be lowered.
I knew you'd do that. You do that every time we fight. Why do you do that?
Keep using super effective hits. Why is this double so fast? Why you keep talking about your brother, fool?
You're not.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you flinched?
Yeah.
You didn't even get the submission off.
No, I flinched. I guess we'll wait to use Susie. This thing should be weak to fire, shouldn't it?
No, Hop's
Hop
level-
doesn't have that ability?
No, he has one that's useful.
Well, it's too late now. We're going in.
This shouldn't do too much. It didn't. Ugh! Hop, you're getting on my last nerve.
You just spamming Zen Headbutt? Come on, buddy.
Ash never trains, Kevin. I'll have you know, the sad thing is, Ash trains all the time.
Does he do it well, Christopher?
He just sucks.
How does he train?
He has his Charizard ram its skull against Pikachu until Pikachu gets better. That's literally how he does it. He has them like beat each other up until they do something. Wow. He was gonna kill you anyways.
Yeah, let's get Cross Chop in there.
Damn it.
What's up with this dude?
And he has Hammer Arm. You held on though.
Oh, do we want to make a bet that he'll attack, or is he going to use Rest?
Dang. He might use Rest.
Well, Rest can't cure him of Curse.
Oh, good. He used Heavy Slam.
Gotcha.
That was nice.
That one went well. Doesn't Ash have a Wailord?
I don't think so.
I think he does. Doesn't he catch one? I don't think he never used it. And I think he sent it straight to Professor Oak and never used it for anything else.
Like Crappy?
Yeah. No, he used, he turned into Kingler and he used him in the Indigo League.
Yeah, like 50 episodes later.
Well, Kingler was good. He also used Muck. That was pretty cool. That he used all his strong Pokemon for the championship, but... Wait, did that work? No, he didn't attack, did he?
No, he attacked. He used Thunderbolt.
Did his defense lower?
Probably because it's not a physical move.
Ah.
It's the one caveat. Nothing is perfect.
Is now the time to go in with Susie?
Now's the time to go in with Wilson. Because he's immune. He's just gonna get stronger. He's not a ghost type. You sure? Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm sure.
We're doing much better than we were before. This thing will be troublesome, though. Okay.
We can probably beat it easy, but
decent damage at least.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Work. I mean, I think its special defense is a lot lower. See, that actually did probably as much, and it didn't need to be boosted. Oh, you gotta do it like that. He's probably going to full restore if he hasn't in this match.
Fissure is not going to work.
No, because he's flying. No, he didn't use the full restore. Did he already use it?
I don't think so. He's probably saving it for his last Pokemon.
Oh, he is actually intelligent.
Well, I don't think that's the case.
Hop, if you legitimately beat... I forgot that he had Intellium. I would say this isn't... Yeah. If this works...
Let's see it, buddy.
Whee!
That's not what I thought it would be. Oh, I'm thinking of the Gigantamax that is new.
Yes. They did not intend for the starters to Gigantamax when they first made the game.
What an oversight. It just sounds stupid. Oh.
I guess Wilson isn't invincible. Invincible.
Well, he's not invisible either. I guess it's that time. You're actually going to get to see it.
Come on, Susie! It's raining, so his water attack is going to be more powerful. But Susie has a much higher special defense. You want to smite him or mindstorm him?
I don't know which would be better. Probably the psychic thing.
Doesn't look that much different, but it's more like a princess in a tower now.
Is that something you think it looks like, or is that something you read that it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, that's the intent of the design. That the developers have talked about all the Gigantamax forms.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't get that sense.
Yeah. And he's confused. Why did you do that?
What?
It took off more than half of his health. The second time it would have done the same.
Well, let's see how much this does, bitch.
I swear, if this doesn't kill him.
Yeah?
Because I feel like Smite is probably more powerful than Mindstorm.
Well, what are you going to do to make up for all those other times you were wrong?
Probably nothing.
Like now? What do you think, Kevin? Maybe you should have to do something on the podcast.
Did I tell you about the bet that I made about Kyrie being in Smash?
No.
So the bet is, if Kyrie makes it into Smash Ultimate, and Sora doesn't. That's a very important distinction. If Kyrie makes it in and Sora doesn't, I have to break our copy of Kingdom Hearts 3. Now tell me that doesn't sound like a good bet. What are the odds? Sora doesn't make it in at all. Kyrie does.
Well, I'm sure you're going to change. You're going to be a snarky little bitch about what constitutes Sora making it in or not.
I will.
If Kyrie made it in and Sora was in the trailer, you'd probably consider that as Sora being in Smash.
I would.
Even though he wasn't in the game.
Okay. Well then, alright, fine, not that. What if...
I know you didn't... yeah. Well, I meant to change my clothes. Look at this narcissist.
That was incredible. Brilliant!
This absolute dark personality type that Leon is. So consumed by himself.
You were very close to calling him a dark person.
Just because that's what you were thinking doesn't mean that's what I was going to say. Dark personality type is what I wanted to say.
I don't know, you held up dark.
I was going to say dark emotional thing. Dark emotions? Dark emotional type. But it's dark personality type.
He's an evil son of a bitch. He took you back to the hotel room.
Why did Leon take me back to the hotel room? Oh.
Now you gotta answer some questions.
I guess he did.
You were both endorsed by the champion, yet you are better than Hop. What do you have to say about that?
What should I say?
I don't know.
I want to say it was just luck. If you wanted to tell Challenger Hop something right now, what would it be?
Turn around and say it straight to his face.
He's what I thought he was.
I wish there was like legitimate shit talking options in this. They would.
Well, that would be kind of messed up actually, because Hop has been nothing but nice to you.
I know, but it would be funny if he was right next to you and you were like, "Oh man, that wasn't even a challenge," and then this part he would be like, "Okay, it's enough," and then he turns to you and is like, "Dude, what the hell? What did I do to you?" I've been putting up with your shit. Lose it every time we see each other.
I've been complimenting you, making up compliments. I know you know how to use super effective moves, bitch. I'm just trying to get your self-esteem up. You can't do the same for me?
You wake up every morning and you glob on all that disgusting makeup, and I just look at you all the time.
This is literally the first day I've put makeup on, huh? This shows just how fake you are. You don't actually pay attention.
And you know what? I looked at you that home match. So I deserve a little respect.
I saw you looking. You're a disgusting, sexist pig, huh? I hope you...
Where are you going? Where's...
I don't care. I don't care about this. I don't care about Marnie's brother. He's not as cool as her.
Well, then you're going to hate the after game.
And his pants are painted on.
What was that?
When he looked up and then looked down at us? I don't know.
I also just noticed in that cutscene that your eyes are dead.
You just noticed that?
Yeah. I like it.
Where do I go?
You came in to leave.
I know, I actually this is a real nice hotel. I wish I had gone to the room. There probably isn't even a room, is there?
No, I don't think you can go up those elevators.
That's actually kind of awful. There should at least be a room with an item in it.
Why am I here?
Miss Oleana has probably had like 5 lines in the whole game up to this point.
Yeah, probably. Look, at this exact moment, it's important to note that she is a character.
This guy is part of some tests, I guess. I don't know. I'm not paying too much attention to the story at this point.
He's a faker.
This is all kind of coming to a head really quickly. And we had very little build-up.
Team Yell is going to make a bunch of noise and annoy the citizens.
I like how they used exactly the same two character models side by side.
And they're running the exact animation simultaneously.
I know, they couldn't even have one be like a second off. Those billboards are really cool.
Where's
This
back?
is a really nice, what do you call it, plaza?
Yeah, something I noticed during my playthrough is that in the gym battles, in the stadiums, gym leaders like have their own ads for products, like on the sides, like actual football matches.
Oh, of the stadiums? Oh, they have their individual ads?
Yeah,
I didn't notice that.
like Kabu had a cologne ad that looked like some fancy,
cologne ad.
yeah, fancy French cologne, which was just strange because I don't.
Was the ice lady selling maxi pads?
Well, I didn't take notice of exactly what.
Where are we supposed to go? I can't
You have to find the guy with the glasses. He's in the top right corner.
The guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
Just this guy, right?
No. You have to find the guy with the dark black glasses and the shirt, and he popped into existence right there.
Oh, I see. That would have literally made him impossible.
This bloke's awfully shifty. What? I've been cornered by a child. Macrocosmos is the name of Rose's company.
Macrocosmos?
Yeah. Also, this is the part of the story where you're just fighting Steel-type Pokemon over and over. That's why I was lobbying hard for a Fire-type. But we have a Fighting type, so it's okay.
Yeah, it seems like Sumi is gonna steamroll these guys. Durant? Marnie, you're here? Thanks. Shit.
It was thanks or thanks for the help.
That was actually pretty cool, though. Yeah, why not? It worked.
Oh, you're going to have to do a little better than that.
Well, now I'll use... well, reversal's probably not that strong at this point, but...
Something basically everyone forgets. Bug is resistant to fighting.
Oh, yeah. For no reason.
Yeah, I don't get it. I guess the Karate Man would not harm a caterpillar. I don't know. It's really... It doesn't... I don't think it needs to make sense, but it doesn't make sense.
So now Team Yell is working with us. Oh, we gotta fight him again, huh?
Yeah. The Team Yell guys will basically be like... Oh... Like, in case if you couldn't already tell, that's the guy again. There he is.
Right there?
Yep.
Do you have stronger Pokemon now?
Now he just has different Pokemon.
You changed them out that quickly?
Yeah.
That's a cool animation, though. Mawile. I love Mawile. Don't we have one?
Did we catch one?
I wanted one, but I don't know if we did.
I don't know if we actually encountered one. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I noticed that Hop isn't cheering me on.
Dude, we should have named our character Mr. Krabs for this exact moment.
Why would we have named this Mr. Krabs and not Squidward? Mr. Krabs should have been like a Kingler.
No, I'm talking about our character.
Oh.
Because then she would have been like, are you feeling the flow, Mr. Krabs?
That's what you like? SpongeBob misquotes. Oh shit.
That was a critical. Who's to say, though? Excadrill is like the better Sandshrew.
Who should I use here?
Use Fluby.
No.
Why?
Because they're too high level.
But this Excadrill is a ground type.
That's true.
You better be faster. You're not faster.
Well, I'm not dead either.
You flinched, though. Why do we have Fluby in the party? Just to be there.
Because I want them there. But I don't want to use them because they're too high leveled. They're the highest level Pokemon in the game.
But you made them 10 levels higher.
That was a critical hit too.
Macrocosmos. Did I tell you about how long it's taken me? I didn't even mention. I actually did get to the exact point in the story, doing everything that we had done by the point at which we started this stream. I had beaten all 8 gyms, and I had beaten Avery at the Isle of Armor. So I had done everything. Do you want to know how long it took me to do all of that?
Less than it took us.
Well, yes. It took me 12 and a half hours.
To get up to the point we started this episode?
Yes.
He's in there, right?
Yep. Oh, Kevin wanted you to send out Wilson.
Well, maybe you should be reading chat, Christopher.
Sorry. Kevin comes in late anyways.
Oh, this is also part bug, isn't it?
No, it's pork grass.
Oh.
Yeah. You think somebody's home?
No.
Somebody
maybe.
Oh.
Hoping someone isn't stealing the Yukon.
Oh. Like somebody already has?
Yeah.
What?
Awesome. Thanks.
Alright. Who is Steelix? So, you know Onix is like a super defensive, actually really fast Pokemon. Because that's like part of its lore, that it burrows super fast through the ground.
Yeah, it's just a really fast Onix, which makes it good.
Well,
Kind of
wait.
good.
Wait,
What?
did I say Steelix?
Yeah.
I was talking about Onix. Onix is fast.
Oh.
Steelix is not. Steelix is actually extremely slow.
Oh, well then that makes Steelix garbage.
Yes.
And Onix, okay. Because I think Onyx's defense isn't even really that
Yeah.
high.
Because Onix's defense could be much better, and that's what Steelix has, but Steelix is slow as hell.
Now, if Steelix was faster and its defense was the same, that would probably be... Well, you think that could be competitively viable? I think
Yeah.
Steelix is already kind of viable, isn't he?
Kind of, because, I mean, there's nothing you can do about its poor attack stat.
Oh, jeez.
This is the part where he sings a song. But there is no voice acting in this game. There's not even unique music.
You have to imagine it.
This isn't the 1980s. Why do I have to fill in imagination in places where the developers could just make the game?
Well, sometimes that's the fun of the video games. You imagine what Final Fantasy VII actually looks like.
But I don't have to anymore. They remade it for that purpose.
I know, and it doesn't look as good as you thought it did it?
It actually looks better.
It's because you have a poor imagination.
Look, I can imagine a lot of things in the original game, but when they actually make the game, when they make it look good.
Good is subjective in
And then
this
they
case.
add a whole bunch of weird things, like the scene where they pulled down Wedge's pants and they looked at his ass, and then Jesse smacks his ass. That's an actual scene in the game.
What?
Yeah, I played through that in the last stream. I had forgotten that happened. It was really funny, though.
It made you laugh.
It made me laugh, because I forgot that it happened.
What if Cloud pulled down his pants and then stuck his face in Wedge's ass?
Biggs almost did. I mean, if that had happened, I would have had to turn the stream off.
Chairman Rose is keeping the champion holed up inside.
Yeah. Also, Pierce stayed behind to distract, and here he is.
I guess it didn't matter if I wanted to wait or not. Well, he's not. It doesn't look like he's going to help anyways.
So Marnie came here to cheer you on, and that's it. She stayed behind.
Yes, Hop is going to help, right?
Yeah.
All right, because we have to confront his brother. Oh, that's cool. They got roses under the glass there.
Yeah.
That's actually a really cool design idea. The rest of this is only kind of okay looking, I guess. You have standard modern company building. Oh, except they got Detroit Become Human back there.
So this is just... you fought the same guy 3 times in a row with 6 Pokemon, and now you're going to fight like 4 people in a row with the exact same Pokemon.
Oh, we would have done this to Pierce.
You're right. It's almost like they had no ideas.
It does feel like they just wanted to pad the game out in some spots. I think they rushed this game, honestly. If I'm remembering correctly.
So think of it
Which is why there was all that controversy in the beginning about how many Pokemon there were, what stuff looked like, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Their not their messaging, but like public statements they would make and how sometimes they conflicted. Whatever.
Well, consider this. 2016 we got Sun and Moon. 2017 we got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. 2018 we got Let's Go. And 2019 we got this.
I don't think they were all the same team.
But if they're splitting the team then, you know.
But I don't think they're a big team. And so making a game and like even if they were alternating and doing one like every 2 years, it's pretty short development cycle.
Yeah, so then they didn't work on this for that long.
I don't think they did either.
Which is why I am worried about getting a Pokemon game at the end of this year. Because it's been 2 years. It's not much better. The reality is the best I can hope for, the absolute best I can hope for, is that they just remake Diamond and Pearl entirely. In other words, just make the games over in the Sword and Shield engine.
Well, they're just gonna reuse a bunch of Sword and Shield assets. And then maybe make like some new ones. To make it look like Diamond and Pearl. I don't know. Ruby and Sapphire looked very similar.
But because wait, what do you mean?
You know what I mean. The Ruby and Sapphire remakes looked very similar to Ruby and Sapphire. The layout of the maps and everything.
Okay.
It didn't look as good because it doesn't translate as well to 3D.
That's true.
And they're kind of... I mean, when they made them on the Game Boy Advance, every house was like 5 pixels on a screen.
And then they didn't change that for the remakes.
This thing's part psychic, isn't it?
Yeah, Bronzong is psychic. Psychic steel, like Metagross, except not as good.
He's still pretty good. Metagross is basically legendary, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love Metagross. Maybe I should just get this thing out of here.
Good job, Hop. Let's go back to Mega Evolutions. I agree.
Me too.
I don't like Gigantamaxing. It didn't make sense, and it was really hard to access at first. And then they made it more accessible, but it's still not good.
Mega Evolution is better. It should have become a permanent part of the game. Because then eventually everything would get a Mega Evolution. And then everything could potentially be viable. Because then everything would just have broken stats.
Mega Palkia and Mega Dialga would be super something. Expletive, apparently. And yes, absolutely. If they did like the way they did Primal Form, Kyogre, and Groudon, if they had some sort of like explanation for how a Mega Palkia and Dialga could work, you know, it's special. It's really cool.
Yeah, how much you want to bet Dynamaxing is going to be a part of the new Diamond and Pearl?
Oh. Oh. Gigantamax Dialga and Palkia is not a good idea.
I bet you it's the new feature. Unless I don't think people hate it so much that they're gonna abandon it and go back to Mega Evolution right away.
I think that's the reality, because Dynamaxing means that any Pokemon can have boosted stats. It's like Mega Evolution for every Pokemon, except it's not even close. But it's something.
Mega Evolution was a better idea because it had at least some... You could put some thought into it.
You would get better stats.
Sometimes
Pokemon,
types would change.
You got different abilities.
Different abilities was a big thing.
The reality is, Charizard is in, like, no capacity a competitive Pokemon, even when you consider its Mega Evolutions. But people found something about it, Drought, which is more than just sunshine, it's harsh sunshine, which is double the effect. So they would build entire teams around that ultimate sunshine.
This tower is 1,000 feet tall. We've only gone 100. Are we going to have to fight like 9 more battles?
No, they're just talking whatever.
Mega Mawile was also good. Did Hop heal my Pokemon?
Yeah, after each fight he heals. So, actually, this would be a great situation to lead with Stuppy, because then you can get out, I would say, like 2 overheats without it really affecting him. And, like, if he sustains any damage because he's a little weak, even if that happens, then you just get healed.
Well, Overheat only affects stats.
Yeah.
That would reset whether Hop was here or not.
Yeah, but if he takes a hit... No, I'm just saying. Whatever. Sumi's out here taking names, eating ass. They're gonna dump it, and I imagine he means Dynamaxing, for another thing that's even less cool. That would especially confuse me if they just decided to dump Dynamax after one game.
Pokevolution.
There's already evolution. Game Freak, no. What are you doing?
No, the trainer is gonna be able to fuse with the Pokemon.
Oh my. It's not a good idea. But that, I would not doubt it. Because I think there was rumors.
That would be popular. That would be really popular. And that would spurn a lot of dubious fan art. But it would be very popular. And also probably kind of hated, but also really liked. Just like how people love Gardevoir, even though in public they have to say they don't like it because they would be seen as creeps.
Yes, because.
But they literally make like 1,000 new fan arts of Gardevoir a day.
Yes. Also, I mean, that's the reality of it. Like, people in the Pokemon community are just so dumb. Like, I don't understand who's on what side. Well, I don't understand who's on what side. Like, people will say so people will talk about how they wish that they would put every Pokemon in the game, and then they see this game, and then they say, oh man, this is actually the most polished game in the series. Like, I've seriously seen that from people who say this game's not going to be good because of all the things that it doesn't have. And then they say it's the best game in the series. And it's so divided and confused, and people don't know what they're like talking about. They know what they want.
No,
they don't know how to actualize it.
You're an idiot.
I think the thoughts are just scrambled.
It's almost like it's 100 million people each having their own different opinion about what they think of Pokemon and which games they like more than others. The fandom doesn't have to be monogamy.
Yeah, but whatever they say doesn't make sense.
Who cares? It's opinions. They're not fact-based.
Well, I think that still hurts the series.
Whether you like something or don't like something is up to you and your personal tastes.
But I think that's not good, because if Game Freak hears anything from the fans, they ignore it because nobody actually makes a good case for what they're talking about.
Well, maybe it's impossible. I don't know.
Oh, to make the game better?
I don't think you can. Because it doesn't matter, because people like different things anyways. Pokemon sells. Obviously, people love Pokemon. When they release a Pokemon game and it sells literally like only hundreds of thousands of copies, then they'll change something.
We're gonna see like footage of the Diamond and Pearl remakes like around July or August, and everyone's gonna be like, no, this is where we take a stand. This is where we finally say, no, we're not gonna buy this game. And then just like with Sword and Shield, everyone's gonna buy the game.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Well, you bought it too.
I never said I wasn't gonna buy it. I just said I was disappointed.
I think that was a vocal minority of people who said that.
Oh yes, the great wisdom. People are garbage and have garbage opinions. Greg 2020.
Well, I stand by that. And people are allowed to have garbage opinions. That's why, but that's part of why you can't change something just because a fan base says so. The fan base is divided in the first place. And you don't know if you're getting the majority opinion of that fan base.
But I feel...
And you're also partially right. Sometimes they're not worded well or thought out all the way.
Scary. We will be the first. She's going to tear us to shreds. Like, actually.
Why? I didn't even know what's going on. I just took an elevator up to the top floor.
Oleana is just a crazy bitch.
Her animations are pretty good.
She has like basically the same team as what's her face from the Lusamine from Sun and Moon. It's because they basically put the Sun and Moon roster in Sword and Shield.
I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna switch Sumi out. Because they're not good for this fight.
They have nothing that can touch a ghost type. Here's what I want to say about like fan bases and the products that they're fan bases of. I feel like the only people that a company should be listening to is their fans. Because if some asshole comes around and just says that said thing is stupid and they don't actually know that much about it, like, sure, they can have that opinion. They can feel that way. If you don't like something, you don't like something. But if they don't know anything about it, then, I don't know, you don't have to listen to that person's opinion. But if somebody who loves the series or the thing a lot and says, oh, I don't think that this is as good as something that happened in the previous installment, and I feel like this could be improved upon, then I would say take the criticism of that person who's saying, I want better from this series because I've known this series for a long time. Like, I'm just saying, take the opinions of people who actually care about what you're doing.
I think that's a stupid idea.
Why?
Because maybe you should take into account, Christopher, the fact that Pokemon literally probably has more than 1 billion fans around the world. That's the Pokemon fan base.
But if they criticize...
So hold on. Over 90% of the Pokemon fan base is probably casual fans. And the people who have strong criticisms, just because they're strong criticisms doesn't make them right. Pokemon's goal is not to make a minority of the fan base happy. It's ultimately to make money. And to put out if you're developing a game, at the heart of it, you're trying to put out a game that you want to put out. That's what I like about Sakurai.
So the goal is to never take criticism.
No, you little bitch.
That's exactly what you're saying, though. Who are you taking criticism from, then?
They take criticism from everybody. They don't have to listen to everybody.
Okay, so somebody who's never even played an RPG before, and they play Pokemon, and they're like, oh, none of this works, this isn't like Mario, fuck it. You're going to take that person's criticisms?
That's a perfect example, Christopher. There are tons of people who love RPGs and make all kinds of criticisms about new games and how they're not RPGs. RPGs are a fucking dead medium in video games.
But haven't you also said that every game is an RPG now? I'm just saying you said it.
Maybe I did. Well, now I've changed my opinion on that for the time being. Maybe I'll change it again later. Because that's another asset of all this. I don't think it's that serious. What was I saying? There are people that want every game to be a turn-based RPG. It's a ridiculous idea. That's just not how most video games are now. And that's partly for a reason.
I think...
there are people who've played hundreds, thousands of hours of RPGs, love them, know all about them, and criticize new RPGs action RPGs, RPGs of all kinds of different types, maybe like puzzle RPGs, I don't know. Because they're not like turn-based RPGs or what they want. It doesn't necessarily make them right. Maybe their ideas would make for a good game, but then they should make that game. I think most of the time they're kind of bullshit ideas that sound good in their head, but they have no idea how they would make them work. It's just like saying such and such a movie would be better if the maybe like if the plot fit together well or more. It seemed kind of all over the place. It's like making a movie is actually pretty hard. And there might have been any number of reasons why that movie ended up the way it did. It's not as simple as being like, hey, you know what? We could probably make this plot tighter. Get this scene out of here.
I think I can definitely agree with you that you make the game that you want to make. I can agree with that. You don't have to make every game the same thing. You don't have to copy whatever. You make what you want to. Pokemon is what it is. It's still a turn-based JRPG. And, you know, I think if they changed that, it wouldn't be Pokemon anymore. But it's not necessarily about that. It's like when people say that Pokemon it hasn't changed much since its conception in terms of the mechanics. It's still slow. It's still text box based, even though they have animations. It still has to calculate everything step by step. When people who have been playing the series for a long time notice these things, I think it's a fair assessment. I think it's fair to say that this game, still, when you're playing it like this, it looks exactly like the game before it. The game before it looks like the game before it. The game before that, and that, and that. All the way back to the beginning.
Alright.
How much of your team is dead?
I don't know.
What have I missed? Why don't we have an electric or grass type? I feel like we have to be able to teach like a grass type move to something.
Not on this team.
I don't know. I think we could check that.
You think Gimli can learn a grass type move?
Not Jim. You know what? Gimli might be able to learn an electric type move. There are dark types who do that.
A lot of stuff can learn electric moves. Flutie can probably learn an electric move.
That would be great.
Not a lot of stuff can learn grass moves.
It's not actually doing much damage to you. I feel like you could heal.
Probably.
Oh, spoke too soon.
I'll heal right now, and then you have to lose defense every turn.
Have we ever gotten a full restore?
What do you mean?
Have we ever gotten a full restore?
Yes, we have like 30 of them.
Oh, we should use that.
Oh, maybe we don't. We have full heals.
Oh. Well, that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, we could teach Chandelure Solar Beam, Kevin has told me.
Oh yeah?
If we did that, I would want to put Sunny Day on something.
Why did I die?
Because it killed you. I don't...
We used the same move we used 8 other times and it didn't kill me then.
Did its stats raise? I know it's been healing, but has it been raising its stats? Oh, look at Sarina. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm going to kill her in 3 turns.
You definitely missed the text box where they said, oh. Well, I'm just saying. This is an area where you can Dynamax. You should know what she's going to do with that last Pokemon.
This is probably the 3rd or 4th, maybe 5th prediction you've made about an error in my reasoning. About Dynamaxing and Pokemon. We'll see how it goes.
Except this time, I'll let you see. He was hurt by poison. Her last Pokemon. I like her face when she's angry. But I like the face that she's going to make when she loses this fight.
Here he comes.
Now this one's funny.
Oh, is he going to be a raid boss?
No. I like how... I mean, it could just work as if it were just a real, like, cruise liner or a real airplane. But instead they're toys. He dropped his defense. But now he is faster. Well, you're out of Dynamax.
Yep.
Well, it worked. It could have just as easily not have worked.
Yeah?
Because of that weak armor in the sandstorm.
I was wrong, though. 4 turns instead of 3.
Now she's just disappointed.
That's a cute face.
Yeah, so something about wishing stars. They're screwing around. It doesn't really take a genius to find out that all the strange occurrences, they're because of Rose.
What strange occurrences? The Dynamaxes that happened off screen?
Yeah. Gee, isn't that a cool thing that they did in the story where you were not part of the story at all?
No, we weren't, were we? Because Leon handled that, and then Hop showed us a picture he took on Instagram. What else happened? Bede destroyed some child's mural.
And he became a gym leader, and we haven't seen him since. And
I can't remember anything else that happened. Except that Rose was running around in his little undies.
Yeah, he was. He also took Leon away to tell him that he wants to destroy the world to save the world 500 years down the road.
He looks like a Phoenix Wright character. He looks like he would be a lawyer in Phoenix Wright, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
With his big belly. And his hair is just weird enough.
He'd be like the senior attorney for some firm where your rival works at.
Yes.
So tomorrow you're gonna face the champion.
Okay, Leon. What's up with Leon? He's in on it, isn't he?
No, that conversation that we skipped through, Rose was like, we have so much power, but we could lose it in an instant. Remember the darkest day? I'm going to enact the darkest day so that we won't lose this power 500 years down the road. And then Leon was like, that's stupid. What's wrong with you?
That is stupid. Can he only enact the darkest day, like, today?
No. That's the thing. He says he's going to do it. He says that, like, stuff is going to happen 500 years down the road. There's no reason to believe that he can't do any of this shit the next day.
I mean, why would I stick around here? I can't go up to my room.
God, this story sucks. Yes, it does, Kevin.
Well, I don't play Pokemon for the story.
I thought this story was, like, really fun and mysterious, and then I finished the story, and I realized that it was not good at all.
Was it mysterious because there was no story for the first, like, 7/8 of the game, and then it's all come together just now?
Yeah. I thought it was cool, because I was like, oh man, all this stuff, it's, like, gotta be building up to something, right? And it is. It's just that the payoff is not much, and it's over in, like, a second.
Does it remind you of X and Y? Because I think that's the worst story in Pokemon.
That's not even close to the worst.
What is it?
This one's the worst.
No. This is better than X and Y. At least
No,
the
it's
characters are enjoyable.
not. You barely spend any time with the characters.
Yeah, but look, Nessa's cool. This guy's cool. Pierce is cool. And he's got a cool little sister. They have an interaction. Rain is cool. I remember him. He's forgettable. Big Mama. Japanese dude.
Okay, name me something about them that doesn't have to do with their appearance.
He is a child.
That's what
She
appearance.
has a cool OVA. Pierce has a sister.
Not
That's
part of
cool.
this game. That's also
Rain, I think,
Not
is
cool.
black.
okay. That's part of his appearance, though.
This guy is a gardener.
Part of his appearance.
She is in an alternate timeline, gets beat up by her son and likes it. And he's Japanese.
That's funny. Okay, that's not visual. Okay, I'll give you that one.
He's like he's 1/3 Japanese and 2/3 Italian.
It probably is.
And then these are all the gym leaders, aren't they?
No.
We're missing one.
Old lady. So the reality is this is an 8-person tournament, so not all the gym leaders would participate. One of them has to sit out.
That's interesting. So it's the challenger, 7 gym leaders, and then the winner of that tournament beats the champion?
The winner of the tournament gets to fight the champion.
Well, in this case, we know that they beat the champion. Anyways.
We'll see if you beat the champion then.
That is interesting. Now, this isn't randomized. This is basically the Elite Four, right?
Yeah. And sadly, no, this tournament is not randomized. Hey!
Oh, no.
You're not prepared for a psychic type, are you?
I don't know. I have a feeling we're not prepared for like half the types in the game. Every fight, it seems we run into that problem.
Gee, it's like we never decided on a team until the last second.
I know, literally when the stream started, we were deciding what was going to be in our party. We'll probably change it after we beat the champion, too.
Yeah. Bede is just upset that he's a loser and he's blaming everything on you.
Didn't he use fairy-type Pokemon before?
No, he actually used Psychic-type Pokemon, but all his Psychic types would become Psychic Fairies. So his team was perfect for this transition.
Oh, he said a cool line there, I think, but I couldn't. I skipped it. What did he say?
I don't know. I guess we'll see it on the VOD.
He is kind of cute. And I think he's obviously gay.
Well,
has there ever been a Pokemon character that was this gay?
There was that guy in black and white, the artist.
I don't remember him.
He was very flamboyant.
Well, that doesn't mean gay.
No, I think he's like canon gay.
Oh.
It's something that Pokemon's like not allowed to talk about, but they do make gay characters.
Holy shit. Well, there have always kind of been... Nah. Who should we throw out? You know what? Stuppy might work.
Stuppy should be fine. I mean, unless it has bite.
Well, it probably does, or crunch. It's a Mawile. But I don't think that's something you would have selected.
Flare up, that's fine. It didn't do much.
Then we're going to give him.
Overheat. Gary? Gary's not gay, Kevin.
He could be.
We know Gary's not gay.
How do you know that?
He travels in a car full of chicks.
Yeah, what does he do with those chicks?
He taunts Ash with them.
Does he bang them?
He doesn't pay them enough for that.
Does he touch them?
He doesn't pay them enough for that.
Does he look at them?
Sometimes.
Or is he always looking out the side of his car at Ash? And did he abandon those women the first chance he got?
Well...
When his personality changed and he became more accepting of who he is?
Well, when he lost in the Pokemon League, he told them to go away because he wasn't feeling cool anymore.
Aside from those women who he, as far as we know, he had no relationship with because he told them to get lost as soon as he was done with them. Does he have any relationship with any other women in the anime?
No. Nope.
He doesn't talk to Misty.
Oh. Poor Stuppy.
Ash is at least bisexual. Or maybe he's straight and he has a friend who's into him.
I can't even begin to comprehend what you would have written that would be that long and censored, Kevin.
You know what? There's a good chance this thing won't attack. So maybe I shouldn't use Obstruct.
Oof. Yep, there that is.
Well, if you were expecting it, you should have said something.
I was too focused on other things to realize you were doing that.
Apparently Fairy is super effective against Sumi, so...
Fairy,
oh, wait.
yes.
Yeah.
Fairy beats Dark, Fighting, and Dragon.
Maybe we should heal this turn. Because I think Wilson Fisk can take some hits.
I wish Wilson was able to learn a steel type move. He'd be perfect for this fight.
That means Sumi's gonna... No, I shouldn't heal Sumi. Because Sumi's gonna be worthless no matter what. They're all fairy types.
Oh. Well, I don't know what he put, though, but he texted me and said Gary is the gayest there ever was.
Why did it censor the whole thing?
I have no idea.
He could be. He looks like he could be in his character art.
What about this?
But I have a feeling that he probably isn't. What about what?
What about Rapidash?
This Rapidash?
Yes.
Looks like it belongs on a gay pride float. What about it?
You don't know that.
I think I do.
Maybe he just likes to be styling.
There are all those different colored flags. This Rapidash must be colored like one of them.
You know,
Maybe like lesbian.
if it weren't for the fact that that's actually true, I would say that's very bigoted of you. But it's actually there actually is a flag with those colors, and it's for gay pride.
I like it. I like the design. That's probably my favorite looking Rapidash. I don't like the ice one in Sun and Moon.
What?
Or is that not in Sun and Moon?
There's not an ice Rapidash. You're thinking of Ninetales.
Ah. But there's a different looking Rapidash, isn't there?
No.
Okay.
This is the only Rapidash redesign. The only Pokemon with an Alolan and Galarian form is Meowth.
Pikachu does?
No. Well, Pikachu doesn't have an Alolan form.
Raichu does, though.
Raichu does.
That's what I meant. But there's no...
No Galarian Raichu. No
Like
Galarian Pichu, no Galarian Pikachu.
No big plague rat?
That would be cool, but it's not a thing.
Ooh, a poison rat would have been cool.
That's why Professor Oak can't stand him.
Can't stand who?
Gary.
Because he's gay?
Yeah.
Because Professor Oak is bigoted? Why, Kevin? He's homophobic?
He's hella old. He's been 60 for 20 years.
Well, why does he like Ash, then?
Because that's the misconception. Gary's gay. Ash is not gay.
But Ash is more of a sissy.
But he's not gay.
Gary's a big macho gay.
It doesn't matter. As long as he's gay. Professor Oak hates him. He's from that time.
Ash is straight but a sissy. He would get pegged by Misty. And Brock would watch.
Why is Brock a cuck?
He's not a cuck because he's not getting cucked. He's just watching. You absolute fucking fool.
But he can feel that way, though. If he feels
Feel
like
that he's getting cucked?
if he feels like he's getting cucked, then he is.
Maybe if he's an incel.
He probably is.
In that case, anyone who has ever watched pornography is a cuck. He has no relationship with Misty, so he's not getting cucked.
They're friends.
It's just like watching porn in real life. That's what he gets off to.
Then that's a part of cuckism.
I think it has something to do with like the shame or the humiliation aspect of it.
Yeah. That's part of
But
it.
Brock isn't humiliated in this case. He likes it.
He's not getting any.
So, just because you're not getting any,
He's watching it happen to Ash, and Misty's telling Brock that he'll never get anything from any woman,
that's sexist.
and that's what gets him off.
Because you could just as easily consider it as it happening to Misty, and Brock is jealous in that case. What does it matter? I should have Gigantamaxed.
I think you're fine.
I think I'm dead.
It's fairy on fairy.
Ooh, that was close.
Close. Not dead. Confused.
Well, now I'm dead because I'm gonna hurt myself.
Not dead.
Ooh, that was close.
You got a lot of damage off. I don't know if you would be faster if you Gigantamax. You're the same level.
You want me to switch out? And heal? No, they're gonna die. Fluby won't.
Listen, bring out Floopy. Okay, so he's back to normal.
It looks kind of a waste. Well, I'm gonna Gigantamax.
Wait! You're gonna hurt her!
What?
Okay. You know, I thought of something that we should have done.
What?
When Susie evolved into Hatchram, should have renamed her to frick, now I'm forgetting her name. The main character in Little Witch.
Why?
Because she looks more like her in the second evolution. And then for the
No, she
third
doesn't.
evolution, we change her to Diana.
Diana.
Yeah, the really popular blonde-haired one.
Why? That doesn't make any sense to
Because
me.
she
Christopher.
especially looks like her in her final evolution.
Makes no sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense. You look at the design of Diana, and you look at the design of Hatterene.
They don't look similar at all.
They look more than Susie.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
yeah. Also, she's leaning forward. Did you notice that? It's a little trick they have to do with the camera.
Oh, to make them look bigger?
Yeah. It's like
So
when-
they're all leaning forward.
No, some of them do things like that to make them look bigger. Some of them don't have to. Some of them do other things. There are other things about their models, like in Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, have you ever seen?
I think the skyscraper leans back, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Because that makes that look bigger.
He said, "Well, that's it."
So you lied, Christopher, because there were 8 gym leaders in this tournament.
He's not a part of the tournament.
And I'm fighting. He's not a part of the tournament, and I just beat his ass.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did this to embarrass him. Also,
And they introduced him as the gym leader, but whatever.
well, what he said before the match was, "I need to know if I'm able to beat you, then I'll continue on and try to beat the champion as a gym leader. If I lose, I'll retire." And then right there, everybody was like, "No, you're too good to retire." And he was like, "Damn it, you forced my hand. You ruined everything again, Ferdinand. Now I can't retire."
Did I say that? I don't think I said a
Don't-
word to him.
What are you doing?
What?
We're like way over time.
Okay.
You can't go back. You just have to save and we'll pick up for the tournament.
Okay.
This is a better stopping point anyways.
Yeah.
Next time.
Think we'll beat the champion next time?
Well, a few more things are going to happen, but yes, within 2 hours we will beat the champion.
Maybe we should start streaming at night all the time.
I do like this.
No? Why didn't you like it?
No, I said I do like it. You're a fool.